So this is the laundry clothes here. I learned years ago, you may have like a lot of wonderful shirts, and what I used to do years ago, I used to put all my shirts in the cleaners, and the bill used to come like crazy, like $200, $250, and I'm like, you must be kidding me. So one of the things that I was taught is at Orlando, you can put them in the wash, just don't dry them. You don't dry them because when you dry your clothes, they shrink. And I've been doing this for quite a while now. I've been putting them in the wash, put a nice amount of soap, don't dry them, bring them home and let them hang dry. So today, me and a friend of mine was talking about dark places. Like, have you ever been in dark places where you reach a point of depression and you just, things are just not going the way you may want them to go? And no matter what you do, no matter the type of job, no matter the type of relationship, no matter all the material things, or no matter all the material things that you may possess, it just is not enough. And my friend was saying, well, Orlando, you don't never seem stressed. And I said, I've been in dark places before, and this is many years ago. But one thing that I've learned over the years, throughout my research, throughout my reading, throughout connecting with people that are on a different wavelength, is that if we control where we want to be mentally, we cannot allow the exteriors to become the foreground of our interior. You know what I mean by that is that there's things happening outside in the world, and if you gravitate to all those things, then you're just gonna go crazy. So yeah, today is my laundry day, so I'm just folding my clothes. So we're saying, it doesn't mean that things are not going to happen in the world. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be faced with certain situations in your life, but it does mean a lot of how you're going to deal with it, how you're going to embrace it and be able to release it, not carry it. I've been an individual that I could make a lot of choices to carry things with me every day and talk about it, but at the end of the day, it's just a story. At the end of the day, if you're going to continue carrying it and carrying it, when are you going to let it go? When are you going to say enough is enough? You can't relive that story of things that took place in your life 10 years ago, 1 year ago, yesterday. You have the opportunity, such as me, I have the opportunity to begin every day. So if I have the same opportunity, you also have the opportunity to wake up the next day and say, I'm going to do this different. So, stress, don't live it, because it makes us old, it makes all of us old. Have you ever seen a person stressed out? You know what it looks like. All type of things is going on in their life, and it ain't easy, but you have to find something to help you get rid of those things. I tell people, either work out, go take a walk, go take a bike ride, go cross the bridge, or wherever you live is not a bridge. Just take a nice walk, listen to some nice corny music. And what I mean corny music is that kind of music that you probably embarrass and you don't want nobody to know that you listen to. But as I say, oh, what the fuck? Listen to your music, enjoy your music, because music does something to the soul. And it doesn't matter what kind of music. They say that music soothes the savage beast. And some of us still have that savageness inside. And when we listen to that music, we listen to that song, we rejoice. It just touches the soul. And and it doesn't matter that you can say, I can't sing. Everyone can sing. It's up to the interpretation of the outside people to say you can't sing. But everyone can sing. I can sing. You can sing. So let's sing. I always say, don't stress the small things. It's about what you create. And you may say, well, Orlando, what's small to you is big to me. Well, you got to sit down and you really got to concentrate on how much are you allowing things to bother you. If you're going to bed and you're constantly creating it over and over and over. And me being a worrier at one time, me also overly thinking things at one time, I felt that was not the answer, because what it was doing, it was just causing me depression. So I had to learn for many years. I had to do some studying on how to release those things and get rid of those thoughts that was not allowing me any pleasant peace of mind. So with that, I share that with you. You know, practice makes perfect. You work over and over, and you continue working on your craft of finding peace of mind. And one of the things that helps me find peace of mind is to take a moment and meditate. And even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's 10 minutes, but just to find a moment for yourself, just to find that surreal moment wherever it may be. I have to watch these cars. Wherever it may be in a corner in your house, it may be listening to some nice soft music, but removing yourself from everything for a little while. And if you say, you know, I don't have the time, then you do it when you're on the bus. You do it when you're on the train. You just close your eyes for a little bit and just meditate on what's going on. And, you know, people would say, well, I don't want to think about all those things. And what happened is that we visit it. You visit those things in your head for a little bit and you release it. You don't carry it. You don't just continue, because what happens is that the mind loves to feed on negativity. So it's like, you know, you get that adrenaline when you're doing something and you're working out. You get all that adrenaline. What happens, the mind also gets that good feeling when you're doing something negative. You're like, yeah, and it feeds and it starts to feel good, and you start to build up and you build up. So in meditation, what you want to do, you want to see the situation, visit it, and let it go, and just let it fade away.